recall going to bed today somewhere between 5 in the morning and 6 in the morning. And waking up, I think around 1 was the time I woke up the last time today. 1 p.m. But I didn't really get up until about somewhere between half an hour later and an hour later. It was when I got up. And then around 3:45, at the latest I got up for today around 3 p.m. And that was when I left my room for the first time today. Around 3 p.m. at the latest. And then around 3:45 p.m. I had with my cup of plain coffee for today. Some scrambled eggs and a microwavable curry meal that you just add water to after adding in the ingredients and then microwave by the Snapdragon Foods brand. And my mom prepared everything. I'm currently having a double portion of microwavable lemongrass and chili. By a different brand. But you also add water to it after adding in the ingredients. It's pretty good. And this is some apple pie homemade by my dad's mom. That she gave to my dad while my dad was visiting his parents' place. And then my dad gave some of this homemade apple pie to me. And while my mom was picking me up from my dad's place a few days ago, I brought it over from my dad's place to my mom's place, and I'm having it right now. I recall roughly from 4:15 p.m. to 5 p.m. Walking to the Wegmans by my mom's place to return a big, medium gray plastic garbage bag full of container deposits, predominantly plastic bottles. During the walk to Wegmans, I wore some kind of work glove on my left hand, and the jacket that I've been wearing these days. I went outside, and I also wore a winter hat. Thinking initially to wear it just in case, even though I saw at the time right before starting the walk to Wegmans that it was around 53 degrees on my 53 degrees Fahrenheit on my phone. But I ended up not really needing it. On the way back from Wegmans after getting back the container deposits, $3.25. I walked back home from Wegmans with the winter hat, the money, and my gloves. My glove in the pockets of my jacket. I recall my winter hat being in my right jacket pocket and everything else being in the left jacket pocket. And I generally held my phone in my right hand. And I also brought home the medium gray plastic garbage bag. I think I had that in one of my pants pockets. The right pocket, if I recall correctly. And I did my usual habit of picking up a bit of litter, both on the way to Wegmans And on the way back, and either recycling it or, if failing that, putting it in the garbage so that it would no longer be on the ground. I recall there being some snow on the ground, but not too much. Pretty much just enough to make it white where the grass would be otherwise. I wore my work shoes with some standard socks, and my work shoes only got a little wet from slush on some of the walks I used. The left side of my jacket got a bit dirty, got some dirt on it, or maybe a bit of mud or wet dirt, because while walking to Wegmans, I picked up this sort of dirty cardboard packaging, dirty cardboard that used to be some part of some kind of package that was opened and then left on the ground. Some dirt was on that cardboard. I picked it up and took care of it once I got to essentially the front entrance part of the Wegmans by my mom's place, around the area where I return containers with deposits on them. I recall it takes me 10 minutes max if I have a whole lot of containers to return, and I recall today it only took roughly 3 to 5 minutes today. It felt pretty close to room temperature while I was walking today, and I recall it being partially cloudy with some sunlight. And then later on, around 10 p.m., I had the garden salad, pre-made garden salad I got from, me and my mom got from Wegmans the other day. Had that pre-made garden salad with some scallops my mom cooked. Heated up using the stove. I had that pre-made garden salad and the scallops with a glass of whole milk, in a glass just like this one that I'm using currently. I recall during the first hours of today I had some of my leftover Halloween candy from going trick-or-treating. I had that with some what was left over of a bottle of pomegranate sparkling juice, apple pomegranate sparkling juice, Wegmans generic brand. I had that while in my room before I went to bed today. I'm currently caught up on the backlog of my dinner videos, having uploaded the February 20 my dinner video during the early night hours, and I uploaded the February 19 my dinner video during the first hours of today before I went to bed today. So I'll have just this my dinner video to upload tomorrow.